So welcome back to my FS22 roleplay on Alone in the World, and it is now April. I don't come out here in the winter time. The lake freezes completely over, which is why there's probably no fish in there. But that gave me time to do a little bit of research on maybe this place, some of that equipment, and I was talking to a couple of my online friends, and I told them about this place, and I also showed them a picture of that cedar, and one of them said, "Hey, how about I come out and take a look at it?" And maybe I can take it back with me and kind of clean it up, get it working, and then you can go play around with it. So I said, sure, why not? Well, last month in March, he came out here and he didn't come alone. He brought a little toy with him and he said, you can have this as collateral and he'll let me know when that other cedar is restored. Hopefully, he can find all the parts he needs. But he also suggested that I open up this field a bit, make it bigger, and put some grass down in it. He said you can take it, mow it, pile it up, and turn it into silage. Make a lot more money with that than just cutting grass. So maybe I'll open up this field and have a little ride on this guy. It's significantly bigger than, where is it? Oh, it's out here. Then this cute little thing. The size comparison, eh, it's almost too funny. So I'm back here in June. I went and opened up this field, made it bigger, got some grass in it, and now it's ready to be mowed. So I'm gonna grab my mower. But in the couple months I was gone, I did, or that I didn't record, I cleaned up the yard a bit, got rid of a bunch of that debris. Remember all that lumber, that burned out car was in here, and all that piles of dirt and gravel. So I got rid of most of that. And then I did some mowing around here, got rid of some of the bushes. And as I got stuck on my phone, I ended up going this way, and I found a silo for silage. So that's interesting find. That was completely grown over with grass. And then also on the back here, as I was walking around, I found two gardens. So I went ahead and mowed around those to get those cleared up. Well, this one still needs more work, but yeah, we can put some grow some stuff on here. I don't know, maybe some strawberries, tomatoes. But first I gotta get some water in here. And I don't have anything to transport water, so let me figure that out. But first I think I'm gonna cut this grass and maybe dump it in here to and turn it into silage. All right, let me get on that. So I went ahead and mowed the entire field, picked up all the grass and put it in the silo here, compacted it, and we have about 20, almost 28,000 liters of chaff in here. So I'm gonna cover it and wait till this is ready to go. Go call Tim and see what he can do to help me get this sold. Because at this point, I don't have a trailer to haul it in, and even though this mower can pick it up, I am not gonna, no, I'm not doing 10 trips. So let me see what I can do. So I called my buddy Tim and asked him if he could help me out with something to transport that silage, and he loaned me this trailer. So I'm gonna get it filled up, get all this stuff sold, and I'll bring you back when to see what kind of money we end up with. So I had to stop loading because I dropped my shovel in the trailer. So I got to come here to the sell point, sell it, so I can uncover the shovel. And is it in there? And there it is. So let's hop out of the truck, into the trailer, grab the shovel, not on the roof, drop it in here. So we'll bring that back, load up the rest of it, sell it, and well, we got 5 grand. Nice. I didn't even see how much he gave us, but it was like four something. I just sold the last of the silage, and I am up to almost $14,000, and that's pretty good. I gotta call the wife. We just made, I don't know what, 3 months worth of pay in a couple of hours. I mean, yeah, there was waiting time for the grass to grow and the chaff to ferment, but mowing, loading, transporting, compacting, and all that wasn't that bad. Wow. And there's a lot of grass to be done. So I'm thinking this. I'm thinking that since grass is free, it grows freely, I don't have to put anything into it. Um, I'm gonna make a lot of money with this. So I'm thinking that I will call Tim and tell him if he lets me use some of his equipment till I can get my own, then he can keep the cedar. Call it a charitable donation to the museum. Um, Let me go ahead and make that call. So that's been arranged, and well, I guess we're farming. Well, I wouldn't call it farming because it's grass. I'd say farm work. Farming would be when I put a crop in the field, but that's going to be for a future episode. So with that money being made, I think we need to do a little bit more. Think I should get a trailer for a water trailer for the gardens, get some strawberries going in there. Look at that, if they're grown over again. I'm gonna have to take care of that with put some dirt around it. Um, the other thing I was thinking is maybe we can get rid of some of these trees and turn them into firewood. What do you think? I still got to get rid of these dumpsters. I got to call the city. Haven't picked that up. Okay, so let me get going on that, and I'll bring you back when that's ready. So I went ahead and picked up this trailer, a used trailer for 1,500 bucks. It holds 3,000 liters. So I'm gonna bring this back. I'm gonna take it to the lake, fill it up a couple times, get some water going in those gardens, and then shovel in some dirt so I don't have to deal with all that grass. At least not on the gardens. So I'll see you when that's ready. So I went ahead and did a little bit of put down a little bit of dirt around the gardens, threw some dirt around here. Well, kind of spilled too as I was moving around with a shovel, and made some paths to it. And I also bought some stuff for to make some firewood because this tree is quite annoying, and I think I'm gonna cut it down. So let me grab my chainsaw, bring it up, and let's get this sucker cut down. So I got all this firewood cut up and crated up, and look at all that wood. The only problem I have is I don't have a way to pick it up unless I cheat with super strength, which I'd rather not do. So hmm, what to do? I never filled these up with water. Let me go get the water for them. So as you see, the gardens are now got water, some seeds down in them, and we've got strawberries growing. So hopefully tomorrow, in the morning when we wake up, we have a couple pallets of strawberries to sell. And I also called the city to get rid of this dumpster and this dumpster, and they will be here hopefully soon. The city works at their own pace, but I also still have all of this lumber that I need to move over. Well, I gotta figure out how to load all this stuff. So I don't know. Maybe I'll call Tim, see if he'll loan me something with a front loader or some way to load that up. And I should probably give back the stuff, let him take the stuff back that I don't need, like this trailer. Well, at this point, I'm not using that trailer. I could use a flatbed trailer more than a dump trailer like this, because this thing is just too tiny. I mean, it's cute, but for having these 5 pallets and all that wood on the other side, that's not happening. And also, these things are going to put out, I don't know, maybe about 3 pallets a day. So, yeah, let me talk to Tim. Let me see we can arrange. Maybe I can cut him a bit of my income for him helping me because he's helping me above what I think that cedar is worth. So let me make that phone call. Let me talk to him, and I'll bring you back. Well, I'll tell you what. I didn't realize how much wood we have in there. I'm gonna be chopping wood for a while. We're gonna have firewood for days. Well, let me get the rest of it moved over and cut up and stored. So it is now early August morning, and I went ahead and Tim came by. He took back his tractor and his dump trailer, but he left the cedar here. He said he's got another one that he's got on display, so he said I can hold on to this one, and if I want to hang on to it, that we can negotiate. As you see, I brought the campers out here. The wife and kids are in there. I had to bring them out here, and because I'm really considering moving out here permanently, you know, with all that firewood that we got going on in here. Plus, I got a bunch more that's still stored inside, and potentially could make a lot of money out here. The strawberries are going to be having pallets, or they should have. And yeah, I think I'm going to go have a talk with her and figure out, see if that's something that we would want to risk. That's a big risk. If this fails, we're out on the street. So let me go talk to her and we'll see. So after discussing it for a couple of hours, I think we might do it. I'm not sure if we're gonna do it right now or how soon we're gonna do it, but I think we agreed that it's worth the risk. I mean, at first she thought I was crazy, but then when I explained to her that, listen, I came out here with $1,000, found the building, and now I have bought my own trailer, got some firewood working, got some gardens going, and the money is just waiting to be sold. And I got a friend that's willing to help me, which is a huge, huge bonus. Without him, I couldn't do it. So I'm definitely gonna have to give him a call and repay my gratitude. It may not be right now, but very soon. So I'm gonna probably end up running this field one more time because it should be ready next month for mowing. Turn that into silage, sell it. Maybe cut down a couple more trees. Then maybe you'll go up in the forest, cut up those trees or somewhere back here. I like these American elms. Provide a nice shade. Good place to put a camper. I don't know where I'm gonna put the house, but we'll see. I still got to do a bunch of cleaning up in here. Get rid of these bushes, clean it up, make it presentable. But I think I will do that in the next episode. But so far, I think this welder is going to become a farmer. Hmm. Never thought I'd say those words. Like I said, I've been a welder or an iron worker for 25 years. Now I'm considering I'm about 90% of the way there to moving out here permanently. I got to do something about getting some internet out here. I got to have my internet. How else am I going to post videos? Well, I suppose I could spend hours in the truck, but then yeah, I'll rig it somehow to the house, to the RV. But I'll figure that out. Anyways, leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think of how I'm doing so far. Let me know what you think I should do different.